When seeking a replacement thermal protector for a 175-watt metal halide light fixture recessed in a soffit, several options exist. Your local supply house suggesting a new fixture might not be the most economical solution. You can explore online retailers, manufacturers, and industrial supply distributors. For online retailers, consider Grainger. Zoro is another resource. Amazon can be helpful too. eBay is also a source for electrical components. If you want to buy directly from a manufacturer, try Kraus-Heinz. For industrial supply distributors, you can check HD Electric Supply. Direct Connect Supply is another possible source. And CD GreenTech could also provide a thermal protector. When searching for a replacement, firstly provide the specific model or manufacturer of the original thermal protector if possible. This ensures compatibility and proper function. Secondly, ensure that the replacement protector has the correct voltage and amperage rating for the fixture. Using an incorrectly rated protector can lead to premature failure or even safety hazards. Thirdly, consider purchasing a spare protector for future replacements. Having a spare on hand can save time and hassle if the protector fails again. Thermal protectors are designed to prevent overheating in electrical devices. They operate by interrupting the circuit when the temperature exceeds a predetermined limit. This prevents damage to the device and reduces the risk of fire. In metal halide fixtures, the thermal protector is typically located near the ballast or lamp. It senses the temperature of these components and shuts off the power if they become too hot. The thermal protector is often a small, disc-shaped device with 2 or more leads. It may be connected in series with the power supply to the ballast or directly to the lamp. Replacing a thermal protector is usually a straightforward process. However, it's important to follow proper safety procedures when working with electricity. Firstly, always disconnect the power to the fixture before beginning any repairs. Secondly, use insulated tools to avoid electric shock. Thirdly, carefully remove the old thermal protector and install the new one in its place. Ensure that the connections are secure and that the protector is properly positioned. After replacing the thermal protector, test the fixture to make sure that it is working properly. If the fixture still does not work, there may be another problem with the ballast or lamp. Metal halide lamps are a type of high-intensity discharge lamp that produces a bright, white light. They are commonly used in street lights, sports stadiums, and other outdoor lighting applications. Metal halide lamps are also used in some indoor lighting applications, such as retail stores and warehouses. Metal halide lamps are more energy efficient than incandescent lamps but less energy efficient than LED lamps. They also have a shorter lifespan than LED lamps. Metal halide lamps contain mercury, which is a toxic substance. Therefore, it is important to dispose of metal halide lamps properly. Many municipalities have programs for recycling metal halide lamps. The ballast is an essential component of a metal halide fixture. It provides the high voltage needed to start the lamp and regulates the current flowing through the lamp. The ballast can fail over time, causing the lamp to flicker, dim, or not start at all. If the ballast fails, it must be replaced. Replacing the ballast can be more complicated than replacing the thermal protector. It is important to choose a ballast that is compatible with the lamp. The ballast must also be properly wired to the fixture. If you are not comfortable replacing the ballast yourself, it is best to hire a qualified electrician. When selecting a replacement thermal protector, there are several factors to consider. Firstly, the voltage and amperage rating of the protector must match the fixture specifications. Secondly, the protector's trip temperature should be appropriate for the application. Thirdly, the protector's physical size and mounting style must be compatible with the fixture. Some thermal protectors are designed to be mounted directly to the ballast or lamp, while others are designed to be mounted remotely. It is important to choose a protector that is easy to install and maintain. Thermal protectors are typically rated for a specific number of operating cycles. This is the number of times that the protector can trip and reset before it fails. The lifespan of a thermal protector can be affected by several factors, including the operating temperature, the amount of current flowing through the protector, and the frequency of tripping. Regularly inspecting the thermal protector can help identify potential problems before they lead to a failure. Look for signs of damage, such as cracks, burns, or corrosion. Also, check the connections to make sure that they're secure. If you find any problems, replace the thermal protector immediately. Metal halide fixtures can be a fire hazard if they are not properly maintained. The high temperatures generated by the lamp and ballast can ignite nearby materials. Therefore, it is important to keep the fixture clean and free of dust and debris. Also, make sure that the fixture is properly ventilated to prevent overheating. If you notice any signs of overheating, such as discoloration or melting, turn off the fixture immediately and have it inspected by a qualified electrician. Replacing a thermal protector is a relatively simple repair that can save you money. However, it is important to follow proper safety procedures and choose a protector that is compatible with your fixture. With a little bit of knowledge and effort, you can keep your metal halide fixtures operating safely and efficiently. Remember to always disconnect the power before working on any electrical fixture. This is the most important safety precaution that you can take. Also, wear safety glasses and gloves to protect yourself from injury. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to hire a qualified electrician. They have the knowledge and experience to safely repair your metal halide fixture. When working with electrical components, it is important to understand the different types of ratings. The voltage rating indicates the maximum voltage that the component can safely handle. The amperage rating indicates the maximum current that the component can safely carry. The temperature rating indicates the maximum temperature that the component can withstand. Exceeding these ratings can damage the component or even cause a fire. Always check the ratings of the components that you are using and make sure that they are compatible with your application. In addition to thermal protectors, there are other types of protective devices that can be used in electrical circuits. These include fuses, circuit breakers, and surge protectors. Fuses are designed to protect circuits from overcurrent. They contain a thin wire that melts and breaks the circuit if the current exceeds a certain level. Circuit breakers are also designed to protect circuits from overcurrent. However, they can be reset after they trip, while fuses must be replaced. Surge protectors are designed to protect circuits from voltage surges. They divert the excess voltage to ground, preventing damage to the connected equipment. When choosing protective devices, it is important to consider the specific needs of your application. Factors to consider include the voltage, current, and temperature ratings, as well as the type of equipment being protected. Choosing the right protective devices can help prevent damage to your electrical system and ensure the safety of your property. Metal halide lighting systems are complex and require regular maintenance. By following these tips, you can keep your metal halide fixtures operating safely and efficiently for years to come. Consider consulting a qualified electrician for any repairs that you are not comfortable performing yourself. An electrician can diagnose and repair electrical problems safely and efficiently. Also, they can ensure that your electrical system meets all applicable codes and regulations. Regular maintenance can help extend the lifespan of your metal halide fixtures and prevent costly repairs. So take the time to inspect your fixtures regularly and address any problems promptly. Replacing a thermal protector is a cost-effective way to repair a metal halide fixture. By following the steps outlined in this discussion, you can safely and efficiently replace the thermal protector and restore your fixture to proper working order. And remember to always prioritize safety when working with electricity. Metal halide lamps are known for their high light output and energy efficiency compared to older technologies like incandescent lamps. However, they are gradually being replaced by LED lighting in many applications due to LED offering even greater energy efficiency, longer lifespan, and better control over light output. But if you have existing metal halide fixtures, replacing the thermal protector can extend their useful life. When selecting a thermal protector, it's also important to consider the operating environment. If the fixture is located in a dusty or corrosive environment, you may need to choose a thermal protector that is specifically designed for those conditions. Some thermal protectors are sealed to protect them from dust and moisture, while others are made from corrosion-resistant materials. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides guidelines for the safe installation and maintenance of electrical systems. The NEC covers a wide range of topics, including wiring methods, grounding, overcurrent protection, and equipment installation. It is important to comply with the NEC when working with electricity to ensure the safety of yourself and others. The NEC is updated every 3 years, so it is important to stay current with the latest requirement. Many municipalities and states have adopted the NEC as their electrical code. In those areas, compliance with the NEC is mandatory. Even if the NEC is not mandatory in your area, it is still a good idea to follow its guidelines. The NEC represents the consensus of experts in the electrical industry and is designed to promote safety and prevent electrical hazards. When working on any electrical project, it is important to consult the NEC and any applicable local codes. This will help you ensure that your work is safe and compliant. The NEC also provides guidelines for selecting the correct size and type of wire for different applications. The size of a wire is determined by the amount of current that it will carry. The type of wire is determined by the environment in which it will be used. Using the wrong size or type of wire can create a fire hazard. The NEC also provides guidelines for grounding electrical systems. Grounding is the process of connecting electrical equipment to the earth. This provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, tripping a circuit breaker or fuse and preventing electrical shock. Proper grounding is essential for safety. The NEC also covers the installation of electrical equipment, such as receptacles, switches, and lighting fixtures. The NEC specifies the minimum spacing between receptacles, the height at which switches must be installed, and the type of wiring that must be used for lighting fixtures. Following these guidelines will help ensure that your electrical installation is safe and functional. Always consult the NEC and any applicable local codes before starting any electrical project. This will help you avoid costly mistakes and ensure the safety of your work. When working with electricity, it is always better to be safe than sorry. If you are not sure how to do something, it is best to hire a qualified electrician. They have the knowledge and experience to safely complete the job. Electrical work can be dangerous, so it is important to take all necessary precautions. Always disconnect the power before working on any electrical equipment. Wear safety glasses and gloves to protect yourself from injury. And never work on electrical equipment in wet or damp conditions. By following these safety tips, you can help prevent electrical accidents.